Salutations everyone, this is Razor here bringing you guys some domination gameplay on the Hijacked using my Tac45 as my primary, DSR-50 as my secondary. Take a little bit to decide what freaking weapon setup I want to use because I don't know, it's just something about Hijack just makes me not want to fucking play anymore because I hate this map so much. It's such a terribly made map, which of course means that it's the most popular map in the game. I mean, that's just the way the COD community works. But using mostly my TAC45 here, not so much the DSR. It was pre-patched, so it's not like I just didn't want to deal with the slower fire rate of the DSR. Which I mean, I have tried it out since the patch, and it is definitely noticeable. Not so much with the ballista. I mean, I know the changes were less so with the ballista's fire rate, but DSR is definitely noticeable. But I just wanted to use a pistol in this game, so I just picked one of my classes that has a pistol. And if it's not an assault rifle class, then it has a pistol secondary on it because if I'm rocking the assault rifle, I don't really need a secondary, and if so, I'll just pick something off the ground. But so I'm not using an assault rifle. That means I'm using either a shotgun, a sniper, or an assault shield. And if I'm using any of those, I'm going to have a pistol as my secondary weapon. But I run out of ammo here and make it look like I've never used a sniper rifle before by epically failing on 3 straight targets. So I guess I just gotta stick to the TAC-45 because I can't snipe worth shit in this game. No attachments either on the damn gun because I'm not using it primarily when I use this class. But anyway, that if I don't have an assault rifle, I have a pistol as my secondary. I like having a pistol. That should have been a triple feed with a collat there, but whatever. Clean this guy off of A like a boss, and then promptly get killed by that dude that just spawned there. Hellstorm Revenge, what you know about that. And I don't use the FHJ anti-air rocket launcher on any of my classes because it's Black Ops 2. You know, it's like Black Ops 1. You never have to worry about the enemy team getting score streaks. That's not something that you have to deal with very often. Not often enough that you feel like that you need a class in order to combat, air support in really any way, shape, or form. I mean, back in Black Ops 1, as you guys know, there was just the UAV and the counter UAV that you had to worry about, because noobs, they couldn't get any lethal score streaks outside of the RC car. That was their main form of lethal score streak attack, but you saw most people just use UAVs and counter UAVs, and, if that was really a problem, Ghost took care of that. So that wasn't ever an issue in Black Ops 1, was taking down air support, because your enemies weren't good enough to get attack helicopters or anything like that. But in Modern Warfare 3, with the welfare system, you get a UAV. You get an advanced UAV. Shit was just everywhere. And then, of course, the stealth bombers, it just knocked the shit out of you because everyone got 2 stealth bombers a game. And that just laid out a whole lot of crazy mess to go about because everyone got one regardless of how well they played. It was just a participation ribbon, and at this point in the game everybody leaves because they don't like getting pistol whipped. I don't know, that's just the way that the cookie crumbles. They're on their favorite map in the game. That's another thing. They're on their favorite map in the game, and yet they still dashboard. I mean, Black Ops 2 has made, leaving games so popular that I guess it doesn't matter if they're on their favorite map in the world because, even Black Ops 1, when you would be just destroying them on Nuketown time and time again, they would still stay in the game just because it was Nuketown. They would vote for it again, and then you would kick their ass again, and they would go 5 and 37, but they were like, oh my god, I got 5 kills, that's amazing, I need to do that again. But, even in Black Ops 2, even when, like, say you are on Nuketown 2025, people will still leave, and, like, I don't know, the mentality of the COD players have just changed in the past couple of years. Just because of, popular trends, they'll just follow the trend. If someone on YouTube says, hey, you guys should dashboard, it's really fun, then they'll do it. They're just idiots. They'll just do anything and go after a flag when they're the only one on their team. And you have to wait in the corner and just hope that they come by and, kill them with your gun. Good old Tac45 here, doing what I can. But, I guess there's just something demoralizing about getting triple capped, We weren't killing them a ton of bunch, we weren't spawn trapping. We didn't have any sort of super high score streak. I think the highest thing that anyone on my team called in was my lightning strike, and I think someone else called in lightning strike as well. But we weren't even, Nacho Dorito hunting at that time. Uh, until the end when they were, already leaving. But people, I guess, play the way that they want to play. That's what everyone likes to say, even when the most popular way for people to play this game is to not play it, which is hilarious in itself and quite ironic. But that's why we have session joiners. That is their place in the world. Unfortunately, I wish we could give them a better situation to be in. But there's no way to punish people from the way that they want to play the game. Like I said in yesterday's commentary about if you give a noob a cookie, then they're going to eat it. If you give a noob a tube, they're going to use it. If you give them a way to play the game in a negative way, it will be done. And that includes dashboarding. That is not the way that the game was made to be played. It was never intended for that to be most people's form of playing, but in the end, that's how it turned out. And there's no way to change that unless you just don't let people leave the game, which one is not going to happen, and two, you can't stop them from dashboarding. So, why try to do anything else? It's just going to end up being a clusterfuck of dashboarders. But I think the quote unquote improved matchmaking helped accelerate this process as well. I mean, it definitely didn't hurt it. It only helped people make it want a dashboard because of the matchmaking. We all saw this in the beginning of Black Ops 2, and that the people that we were matched up against was different than what we were used to. But the end result is still the same for me. I still just stomp on these kids, but they tend to leave more, and it has become a more accepted part of the community. But I think the matchmaking might have had a little something to do with it, but I don't know. Final score here is 38-8 with couple captures and 17 defends. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.